Good evening. Calling to order the City of Cape Canaveral's Community Appearance Board meeting of January 31st, 2024. Renee, please call the roll.
Jalinda Coudrier. Pam Paisley.
Here.
Angela Trulock.
Here.
Elena Whitehead.
Here.
Bob Nienstadt.
Here.
Randy Wasserman.
Here. Thank you, ma'am. All right, we do have a quorum sufficient to proceed, so we'll go ahead and make sure anyone who is planning to speak on behalf of an application, if you do so when you're in the audience, can you please stand and, if you're able to, and raise your right hand? Do you swear the testimony you're going to receive is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Or excuse me, testimony you're going to give.
I think it's all right.
So yeah, we'll have you up in a few minutes, sir. So we've got a couple items of business here. First is the meeting minutes from, well, the first item is January 25th, 2023. I don't think I was present at that meeting, but it looks like we do have some folks here who were.
I move that we approve those minutes.
I'll second it.
Okay, we've got a motion to approve the minutes from January 25th, 2023. It's been seconded. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All right, the motion passes. And the next one is the meeting minutes from our last meeting, November 1st. Wow, it's already been that long. 2023.
I move we pass the meeting's minutes of November 1st, 2023.
I'll go ahead and second that motion. All in favor of approving the minutes of November 1st, 2023, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Thank you all. So I know on the third item, we do have our annual elections that we do have to establish as a board amongst ourselves. I'm going to go ahead and defer that unless anyone objects, and advance to item number 4, which is the level 2 application for the exterior painting for the existing commercial building at 8660 Astronaut Boulevard. No one objects to that. I'd like to go ahead and have Mr. Kyle here provide a staff report with regards to that application, if he'd so like to do so.
I would, thank you. Renee, will you go to the next and we'll have you click through this. So tonight, all right, tonight we've got a level 2 application for exterior painting of an existing commercial building. This is at 8660 Astronaut Boulevard. This is the Tai building. So tonight, I just want to stress that it's about the colors tonight, colors only. I believe the applicant is kind of refreshing the entire parcel, you know, as he goes. But right now, it's just for the colors. And this is in a pretty, prominent position being on A1A, so we wanted you guys to take a look at it. Can you go to the next one, please? Yeah, just some pretty basic stuff on these next few. Here's a survey. You can do the next one. For reference, this is C2 zoning, surrounded by all C2 zoning. If you want to go to the next one. So here is the most recent view of the building that I could find. I could have just driven out there, but today was kind of crazy. So I used Google Street View. We all know this building. And then the proposed view, if you guys do have a packet, this doesn't appear to be showing up too great on here. So if someone doesn't have a packet, if they want to look at somebody else's, just so they can get a better idea of the actual colors, because it's looking pretty washed out on this, at least on my screen. I don't know if it's a little better on that.
I saw it online.
Yeah, it seems to be displaying pretty accurately.
Okay, cool. All right. So
On
I
our
guess the
monitors
screen
here,
is
it could have been just a resolution of the picture.
Yeah, I think it's just my screen. So, all right, Renee, I think this next one is just an alternate view of the building from a slightly different angle. And then, is there anything else? That might be it. Yeah, that's it. So, we as staff feel that this fits in pretty well with the area. It kind of fits an oceanside theme. There's not too, I've noticed more and more the shade of blue, but I kind of like it. I think it's different in kind of a cool way. So, yeah, it's consistent with the commercial corridor along A1A, surrounding structures. Yeah, it's consistent with the code. So that's really all I have at this point. If the applicant comes up and answers any questions, or if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, whatever order you want to take.
Oh, well, first I would say, does anyone have any questions for Mr. Kyle?
I have no questions, but I think it's really fun.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anyone in the audience who'd like to speak on behalf of the application? No. Okay. I do have some questions. I can address them to you. Maybe if you
Sure.
can't
Yeah, and
answer,
then if he wants to come up,
then we can have the gentleman address them. Do you know what the end item is for the building? I mean, are there going to be additional structural renovations? Is there any landscaping? I like the landscaping as depicted here. If you look at the landscaping as it exists, it does appear to need some sprucing up. I'm just wondering if you're
Yeah.
aware of any additional work.
I know so there is, there's been some Tesla superchargers on the parcel right behind this, so to the northeast, kind of. And it's part of a larger project. I believe his intent is to take advantage of our new mixed-use ordinance, specifically the live-work aspect, so residential on top, commercial on the bottom. Art, I don't know if there's anything you want to add?
If you could please approach your podium and state your name, sir.
My name is Arthur Berger. I'm a resident of Cape Canaveral, 627 Adams Avenue. Our intention with the building, thanks to Kyle and the staff, including P and Z, we have mixed use has been approved. So our goal is to put 10 apartments upstairs. Tai has been refurbished in the inside. We haven't been there lately. And the next step is we're meeting with Showcase Realty. They'll have an office beside there. And then we have a meeting Wednesday, and we're trying to do a little upscale marketplace with a coffee shop, seats out front, and that kind of thing, in the other part of the building. And right in front of where we put the elevator shaft, we poured a concrete curb today, and we're going to put some crotons in there. And we have a couple loads of dirt coming in next week. And we're going to start painting and then landscape it completely with crotons and nice bubbles.
Oh, yeah, thanks for sharing that. That sounds like it'll be a nice revitalization of the facility there, the building. And I know it doesn't pertain to our decision-making here. We're just looking at the paint, but I'm always curious as to what the end item is, so.
We've got a 2 and 3 year plan, but I'll save this.
Gotcha. Yep. And you said 10 units is what you anticipate? Would that be 2 additional stories or?
Yeah, that'll be right on the second floor.
Oh, I see. So you're not going to change the structure. You'll just go ahead and make those residential.
Already put the balcony in the photo, it shows 4 columns across the front. We got that down to 2 in our structural design. And we designed it still going with concrete. We did some really nice tube steel and beams in there to lighten it up. So it's real, kind of real nice and white in there. And that's where you want to put the big pots and plants and have people be able to come, park their bikes, sit, have coffee, go to Tai Tai, and that kind of thing.
Okay. And I also, I know too, I think, and it's also depicted in the current elevation, there is an existing Tai 3 sign, I think, on the northern side or the northern corner, thank you, of the building, as well as a pole sign. Are both of those going to remain
We're having.
for the time being?
We repaired the tie sign 2 weeks ago, so the lights work again. Yes, we're having them repaint that and clean it up. The other sign, I think they're gonna change. We should Kyle, we will be filing for a sign permit up front with the reader board to do local events and stuff, and that should be, I'm gonna say we'll probably look for permits about mid-February for that.
Okay, so that'll be changing from a pole sign down to more like a monument reader board level? Okay.
Yeah, it'll stay the height, but where it's voided or open, that'll all be filled in.
Okay, yep, oh, gotcha, okay. More like a pedestal sign, a little bit there, yeah, okay. Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Berger?
I know this meeting is just about color, but I wanted to say that the landscaping across the street looks so wonderful. I was wondering if you were considering trees along your right-of-way there.
We actually, I think, Kyle, you were here when we contacted the city and said we would donate $5,000 to
Yes,
create
yeah.
an easement. See, we don't own beyond the parking lot. That's
Oh.
the DOT. And we said, hey, look, we'll give you money if you'll go put plants in there. We can't. And they said, hang on, about 4 or 5 years, you're redoing the road.
Yep.
Oh, we'll take your money now. And I said,
It's funny, when I ask them for money, they never get back to me.
Yeah.
I think we'll keep it in escrow. Yes, we do plan on doing landscaping, quite a bit of it, in fact. Out by the roadway, we can't do a lot. Another plan, when you're looking at it, we've already got the elevator shaft, and between the elevator shaft and the stairwell on the south side, now that we have the balcony in, we're talking about, because the ordinance is that we can go close to the street like this. If the mini market or market does well, we want to expand that out with glass seating area and stuff like that. We're hoping too that the Tesla chargers that come in will give people that'll come in, charge their car, sit out there, have coffee, grab a bite to eat, go to Titan, kind of make it a nice place to just kind of hang out. And people ride their bikes, feel stopped in. And we're also hoping to capitalize on the tourists and all the hotels.
Right. Well, yeah. Thank you for sharing those plans. Again, I think that they'll be a nice enhancement, and it'll be something that both the residents and our visitors can probably use. Yeah.
Completely tore off the roof, put it back down to steel and started all over. So we've been working on this project for about 14 months, 15 months.
All right. So anyone have any additional questions for Mr. Barger? Yeah, well, I think you've heard some good ones here about the landscaping and whatnot, and that was one thing I observed, but it sounds like this is going to be done in phases like you mentioned, and it's been an ongoing work in progress, so.
And Bob Barger with the Radisson did a great job.
They did.
It
It looks great, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I agree.
I called him and told him it looks really good and it's making me look bad.
You got to step it up there, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like driving by better at night than I do somehow the way the lighting works and the trees and everything. It's really looks
great.
beautiful. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and make a motion that we approve the application for the exterior painting on your building there, Mr. Berger.
I second it.
Okay, there's been a motion to approve. It's been seconded. Any additional questions, comments from the board members?
No, I love the blue.
Yep. I think it looks a lot better than the current.
Yeah.
So we won't touch it.
Yeah.
Matches almost.
Sounds like a good plan. All right, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the motion passes. Thank you, sir, for your time, and good luck with your project as you
Yeah,
continue
thank
to
you.
improve that facility. Good night.
I'm sorry, Chairman, who did the second?
I did. Ilana.
Thank you. Okay, well, yeah, so then we then go back to item number 3, which is the annual elections. I know, Linda, I always like to have a full board when we have elections, but we can maybe see what the interest is. Is anyone interested in serving as chair? I've been at the helm for a few years now.
Are you happy to continue?
I am happy to continue, yes.
Good,
If
I'll vote for
That would be my choice.
if that is the will of the board, I serve at y'all's pleasure. Okay, and then, of course, we have Mr. Bob here as vice chair.
If anybody else wants to take over, be my guest.
I'm sorry, can we get an official motion?
Oh, do we have to do that
And
individually? I thought we
second.
could do them both together. We can do them separately. But yeah, that's fine. If I will entertain nominations.
I nominate.
Randy Wasserman.
I second it.
And I accept the nomination. So, yeah, all in favor of me continuing as chairperson, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Thank you for your trust.
Thank you for doing
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks for keeping us straight, Renee, too. And yeah, I think during the pandemic, we went like almost a year and a half without having elections because there wasn't anything going on, or something like that at one point. So, Bob, I will nominate you to be
Yes, I'll accept.
be my trusted wingman.
I'll accept again.
And I'll second that nomination.
Okay, all in favor of Bob continuing as vice chair, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations, Bob, and thank you.
Thank you.
All righty. Anything coming down the pike, Kyle, that you can share?
Yeah, the only application that I know for a fact, basically, and I was hoping they could submit something for this meeting, but they just didn't get it, is, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name, but it's a coffee shop chain in the life storage parcel.
Okay.
So I think there's, the delay is that, they're doing some road work, trying to straighten that out with Therm. But that should be coming any week now, theoretically.
Gotcha.
I can't think of anything.
And where did you say that would be?
So in the life storage
Oh,
property.
yeah, I know where life
Yes,
storage
yes.
is, okay.
The old USA building?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And I recall during a previous meeting, there was talk of a potential parking garage at the very,
from what I've heard, it's not
okay,
really doesn't make sense to do it. So
all right. Well, thank you for that update.
yes.
All right. So, anything else from the board members besides Happy 2024? Okay. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
I move to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All in favor of adjourn, say aye.
Aye.